So Julie, our next item on the agenda is our sauteed or steamed cabbage or stir-fried cabbage.
Okay.
You can refer to that in whatever manner.
All right.
So basically what I have over here is I have the cabbage, I have the spring onions or scallions, and I definitely have our thyme over here that we got from the garden.
All right.
Providence, your garden provided this thyme that we are actually using in all of our dishes today. Then we have the scallions, and we're going to do some shredded carrots. I like to add a little bit of shredded carrots to my cabbage because what I feel is that when the food looks great, everybody wants to eat it. One of the main ingredients that I use in all the dishes, and we'll be using it in all the dishes today, is our Scotch bonnet pepper. And so for our members that are familiar with Scotch bonnet, or maybe habanero, it's a different name. Some countries refer to it as habanero, but from Jamaica we call that Scotch bonnet. Just has a little bit slighter flavor, but the Scotch bonnet really pops and it's very hot, so you have to be very careful how you use it. Make sure that you're washing your hands after you touch it. If you cut into it, try not to eat the seeds, but you can definitely use it to enhance your meal. And then if you are afraid of using that, we have a sauce that we call Scotch bonnet pepper sauce. You can also find that in your local grocery store.
Okay.
And so instead of trying to experiment with whether this is going to burn you or not, just use a teaspoon or a tablespoon depending on the amount of ingredient you're trying to serve. Just use about a teaspoon of the Scotch bonnet pepper sauce, and that will help to flavor the food.
All right.
Okay. So Julie, the next step is to slice our cabbage.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is I'm going to start out and then I'm going to let you finish, right? So you just slice the cabbage in half and then slowly go down, keeping your fingers behind the knife at all times. And just shredding the cabbage. Feeling comfortable. The knife is one of my favorite tools in the kitchen because it's just, with the knife, you can do anything. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to switch it on this side, and then you can do the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. So
slowly, bringing it down. There you go. And we're going to scoop this all up and put that in our bowl. Okay, there we go. All right. We are ready to do our stir-fry cabbage.
Okay.
So the first step to that is to add some oil to our warm pot. Okay. Today we're going to use some olive oil, and we're going to put just about a couple, 3 tablespoons. That's a whole cabbage. I mean, maybe 4. Just whatever amount you like. You just kind of blend that in and thinking about what you want it to taste like.
Okay.
So we give that a minute so it can warm up. Turn our stove in medium. Okay.
So everything looks so pretty over here. What are our 2 seasonings or 3 dry seasonings?
Oh yes, so of course, remember I have 5 signature dry that I use, and I just kind of incorporate that throughout the different things. Okay. Sometimes they come in fresh, sometimes they come in dry. So this time I'm using the fresh garlic paste, okay? So that's one of my first things I'm going to kind of just add to the oil, as you can see that. And then I'm going to also go ahead and add our scallions, okay? I'm going to bring that in. I'm sorry, that was onions. Scallions, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and add some tomatoes, okay? Because we want our oil to kind of...
Oh, that looks good.
Smell that?
Yep.
Yep. Smells good, right?
It does.
And then what we're also going to do is we're going to take a tablespoon, about half a teaspoon, I'm sorry. And we're going to sprinkle our dry over our cabbage, all right, before we put it in. And then we're also going to add some paprika. Okay. Once again, like to give it that color. And my famous dry ingredient is cumin. And just sprinkling that, we're going to take that and we're just going to keep it down and place that into our pot. It's not all going to fit, but we're going to go ahead and plump that right down there. And we cannot forget
our carrot.
Because that's what's going to make our dish look and taste flavorful.
All right. And are we keeping the fire that high the entire time, or are we just starting off there?
We're going to start off right here, and then we're just going to cover it. We have to take a break from the rest of the stuff and just come over and check our cabbage, because we want to Remember how we put it in the pot?
Yeah.
We want to take a look, see what's going on. And remember I said 5 minutes later, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Is that amazing or what?
Oh yeah, it is.
So Julie, remember, you just have to take the cabbage that was on top and just put it down into the bottom, let it make its way down to the bottom, and then you can bring up the bottom to the top.
Okay.
See how the top is already cooked?
I do. It looks great.
What I'm bringing up is already cooked? Okay. So we're just giving the top area, or the cabbage that is not cooked, a chance to go down and cook, right?
Right.
Because we're not adding any water. So we're giving it all a chance, and the steam that comes from the cover suppressing the heat cooks the cabbage.
All right.
All right?